Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching my previous video on cabin crew. And in continuation of that video, I am going to talk again about the missing points and few questions that have been asked from people, and I will be sharing those questions here. So to begin with, a lot of people asked me if previously that is there any kind of course that you require to become a cabin crew. So let me tell you that you do not need a course. You can straight away join after you pass your 12th. And I did not do any kind of course before joining. And whatever trainings that you get, that's the company that gives you the training. So do not do any kind of course. Do not please waste your money, your parents' hard-earned money on these institute, Franklin, or any kind of course. It's not required, because when you join an airline, the airline itself, they make you undergo a training for 3 months, and they teach you everything. So it's your safety, first aid, then customer service, how you need to treat passengers on board. You have training for all of that. So never ever go for any kind of institute. And please, you can ask me questions on my Instagram account, which is Born to Fly Sandra, and you can ask me such questions. I would genuinely answer them. And even you guys wanted to know about the weights and the height. I have already discussed. The weight thing I wanted to share is you should be under BMI, and that is 21. And according to your weight, please check your BMI. You are below 21. It should not be going below 19, then you will be underweight. So you should be between 19 to 21 of BMI. And what else? Talking about the interview rounds, so that depends on the company, how many rounds they keep. So every time you go on, every company has a different kind of pattern of interviews that they take. Someone just takes 2 rounds or 3 rounds. Someone would add on a group discussion, and so it depends totally. But what questions they ask, it's on my previous video. Please go ahead and watch that. And so it is introduction, then about yourself that you tell them, and your previous experience, and why you want to join as a cabin crew. So would request you to please visit the first video that I have made on cabin crew, and that has a detailed thing on the introduction and the interview round, and what you answer has to be given at the time of interview. So you can have a little idea and prepare yourself for future interviews, and I would be posting on that also. So in this video we are going to do a grooming session. So let's go ahead. So let's get started with the grooming session today. And whenever you are doing your makeup for any cabin crew interview, please start with moisturizing, because you need to keep your makeup for long hours. आप बहुत टाइम के लिए उस मेकअप को पहनते हैं, तो मॉइस्चराइज करना बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है. And I am using a moisturizer that I've made on my own, watching other videos, a lot of the videos that I was watching, and I have made it at home. So it is on my YouTube channel. तो अगर आपको सेम मॉइस्चराइज़र बनाना है तो आप घर पे बना सकते हैं. After you can just go ahead and check my video on this on YouTube. moisturize your face well, under the eye, above the eye. Now I'm going to apply primer. So primer can keep some that is smooth motion. So I think I have like now I'm going to have that. And the next thing. So I would not like to recommend a brand your concealer. आप कोई सा भी जो आप सूट करें आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं. But the one I'm using is from Clinic. So here I'm applying concealer. So after using moisturizer, primer, here comes the concealer. Concealer, you need to apply it on the dark area, wherever you have dark spots, maybe dark circles. So just apply a bit and dab it with your hands, or you can take a brush. Down. And then apply a foundation with your hands or maybe with a brush. So whatever way you're comfortable with. So most of the time when I'm getting late, so I just dab all the makeup with my fingers. That that is the most easiest way that I found. And then you can just cover your makeup and finish your makeup with a foundation or a translucent powder. And once you're done with that, let's start with the eyeshadow. So here I've used the red eyeshadow for the inner eye, and then from the outside I'm covering up with a brown eyeshadow. So whatever makes you make your eyes bright, you should go according to your choice as well. So whenever you put an eyeshadow which is darker, then please apply a lighter color lipstick on top. And here I have covered my eyes, around the eyes, with a compact, and then I would be doing my liner with a kajal to give a very different look. So you can see how I am doing in the video. It is quite simple. Just keep your liner very thin. Makes your eyes look very pretty, and then smudge it all over your eyelids. Once you're done with the kajal, use heavy mascara. So quickly I'm gonna jump to the hairstyle. So first comb your hair properly and do a pull back, simple, or you can just make some French knots, or you can even make a front puff and go about your hairstyle. So I'm just making a simple one right now. Make a pony, and then a donut bun if you have it. Put it on. You will just stretch. Stretch. Drop it down. this, you can just put buttons or rubber band. Done. Here to fix my baby hair, I am going to take an argan oil, just 2 drops on my hand, and just press my baby hair. And it's not sticky. It's on. Done. Very important thing, whenever you put any lipstick on your lips, please moisturize. With a lip balm, a good lip balm. Please check the ingredients, which is not good for your lips. Do not use them. And any light lipstick will go with this makeup. It's not. So just a bit of experience that I would like to share with you guys. As a cabin crew job, every time anyone see a crew walking down, and then they'll just think that it's just a glamorous job, and there is no such workload. There is no hard work. It's just we go on flight and we just come back, and we do not do anything. So let me tell you, I've been working for past 7 years now, and before that also I had an experience. So it's been almost 15 years that I've been working. So it's a tough job. Comparatively, I've worked with every other retail job, and I have worked in other sectors also. So comparative to that, I find it very difficult, but then now I have adjusted myself so well, and I won't be able to do any other work apart from being a cabin crew, I guess. So initially you do get you do have to go through a struggle, and your timings, your sleeping patterns and everything gets changed, and I used to struggle with them. So I can clearly tell you it's very difficult. So the timings are very different. Every day you might get a different timing of flight. Someday you're doing early morning reporting wherein you don't even get to sleep in the night. Sometimes you're just doing a late night red eye flight wherein it starts at midnight, and so a lot of things are there. So whenever you join as a cabin crew, please keep up with your health, and do not take your job for granted. A lot of teenagers who join company, the aviation company, and then they just forget after seeing all that glamorous thing, they forget that they are working for a company as well. So please keep in mind, wherever you're working, in whichever industry you're working, the company is paying you to do that job. So would request you to take it very seriously. And aviation is actually a job wherein you have to be vigilant. You have to pay attention in every way. You have to be alert every time. So if you're working with aviation, please do show your patience, be calm, be polite to everyone, do not take your job for granted. And I would request you to just, respect whatever work you do. Please respect and spread smile and just be genuine to everyone. So I don't think so you should have attitude when you join a cabin crew industry, because there is no room for it, I guess. It's not necessary. A lot of people I've seen after being a cabin crew, they become very I don't know how to call them, but then they become a little bit. So in my upcoming other videos that I'm going to make, I would be talking about what happens when you join. So we have talked a lot about the interviews part. So in the next video, I would be speaking about after you join a company and before, how you prepare, and how do you start with your training process, and what do you do in the training as well. So I will be talking about that in my next videos. So if you have any kind of questions, please do contact me on Instagram, or maybe you can leave a comment and I can add up those questions to my next video. It will be easy for us to include those important questions as well. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me again. And in the previous video, I guess there was a voice problem that you couldn't hear me clearly. I hope in this video you are able to hear me very clear. And please subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you think it's useful to you and can be useful to our little girls who would be becoming our future cabin crew. And please like the video if you do like it genuinely. And thank you very much.